Greetings from the Integrated Wellness Clinic 360-degree care team. A very warm welcome to all those who have joined us today. For those of you who are attending our session for the first time, we would like you to understand the concept of integrated wellness. Our clinic was started with the vision to manage and prevent illness, bringing the best of modern medicine and natural techniques of healing under one roof. Since the corona pandemic, we have been conducting numerous sessions for de-stressing the society, like stepping out and living with corona around us, immunity, your gateway to health, from fatty liver to fit liver, and corona fear and anxiety leads to unnecessary hospitalization. Today's session is about experience with corona positives, timely action and integrated approach can save lives. Over to Dr. Ruby Bansal for starting today's special session.
Namaskar. Namaskar everyone. So today we are here again for understanding the corona epidemic. Cases are increasing as today also the 50,000 cases in the country and actually much more. So we want everybody to be prepared for any unfortunate condition if something happens. So here today we are discussing, we have discussed it in our two episodes, how the fear can take you to the hospital, then how the mild cases can be handled at home, and how your positive mindset can do the wonders and can save the multiple lives. So today's session is also on the action. Take action and don't give the reaction. So don't panic, but right approach, right action can save life and can save your family also. So today we have the three among us, three examples, three people, the learned people. So today with them, I'm very happy. Today both of our mentors are in this session, Dr. Sharda Jain and Dr. Prasad. Both are very senior persons and both are very loving to like our heart. All of three are their students and we have learned a lot from them. And I think our life, we are blessed to have them in our life. So आज जो है उनकी पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंसेस की बात करते हैं. डॉक्टर शारदा जैन की फैमिली में भी कुछ ऐसा ही हुआ. काफी सारे लोगों को बड़ी जो फैमिली होती है, बहुत सारे लोग एक साथ रहते हैं, तो हुआ. So I will not waste the time. I will hand over it to Dr. Sharda Jain just to share her own experience, how she managed and how the courage saved so many people. Dr. Sharda Jain, please unmute yourself, ma'am. And everybody else, please mute yourself. Dr. Please, there's a lot of sound. Where from the sound is coming?
कोरोना के जो पेंडेमिक है अब की बार सबको हिला के रख दिया हम लोग को, और हमने ना ये पहले कभी देखा ना कभी आगे देखेंगे. बट मैं ये बता सकती हूँ कि हम लोग फैमिली और क्लिनिक में मिला के हम लोग इसमें फंसे और अभी हम लोग rest of us are still free. As a doctor I can say कि हम लोग कैसे बचे. कोई स्पेशल प्रिकॉशन नहीं, वही सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग, वही मास्क पहनना, और जो हम लोग पहले भी प्राणायाम करते आते थे, जो भी लोग हर्बल टी वगैरह लेते आ रहे थे वही किया. जब हमारे घर के लोग पॉजिटिव आए, सबसे पहले मेरा ब्रदर पॉजिटिव हुआ. He's 60 years, he's diabetic and diabetes was under control. तो डॉक्टर साहब को दिखाने के बाद उन्होंने जो टेस्ट कराए तो उनसे ये पता चला कि थोड़ा सा जो वायरल स्टॉर्म है वो थोड़ा सा ज्यादा है. He had a very mild fever. He did not have any respiratory problem, no cough. We told him, look, you come in a high risk category. You should get admitted in the hospital. Now here I want to tell you who all can be in a high risk category. The person who is 60 years, the person who has comorbidities like diabetes, hypertension, kidney disease, all those kind of things. They should not take undue risk in the house, and even if they are mild, they should get to the hospital. He went to the hospital. The very next day, his fever disappeared, and he They gave him hydrochloroquine, they gave him erythromycin, gave him zinc tablets, and that's all he had. He did not have anything, though he remained in the Max Saket, but his monitoring was done in a single room by only sisters and the paramedics. The doctors only talked to these people on phone. Now, his wife was also positive, but she was less than 60 years. She did not have symptoms. She had first day only weakness. So she was started chloroquine. She was given erythromycin. She had a zinc tablets, and I gave her. I'm a very fond of giving a nariyal pani. So I told her to take nariyal pani on the first day, something like 6 or 7. The second day also 6, 7. One day she was absolutely. She did not have that kind of weakness. First day she was sleeping and she had a weakness. Second day she was up and about. She isolated herself and everything she said. Now, coming to the third category. The son-in-law of my brother is a neurosurgeon in All India Institute of Medical Sciences. My brother is also a surgeon, and this gentleman is also a neurosurgeon. Age is just 31 years. When he was got admitted, he had twice earlier in AIMS, he got tested negative. So once he was tested negative, when he had fever for 3 days, we said, no, your father-in-law had this thing. Even if you had a test 5 days back, get your test done. His test was, they got it done, it was positive. All his tests was done at that time, 13,000 was count, and interleukin-6 was also, little raised. He got hospitalized in Max Saket. In the hospital, initially 5 days, he did not deteriorate, but his fever did not settle down. They gave dexamethasone, he did not settle down. Then they switched over to methylprednisolone. And with methylprednisolone, fever settled down, but his drop was there on oxygen saturation up to 93-92%. So they got CT chest done, and the CT chest they found that there was a moderate pneumonia there. He was shifted to the ICU. In ICU, naturally, they took everything. Anti-inflammatory were given, remdesivir was given to him, dexamethasone he was already on. He was given blood thinners also. And because he was not improving in spite of the oxygen situation which was given, they decided to give him a plasma therapy. He received 2 plasma therapies. And after the plasma therapy, he remained in the ICU for another 3 days, but he was not put on ventilator. He was maintaining over there. But he took long time in the hospital from 13,000 count, went to 33,000. And interleukin-6 were also on the top. I do not know what is the influence of ferritin, all those tests were all on the top. But with ICU care, this child who gave a lot of trouble to us finally came out. After coming out from the ICU, they kept him for another 3 days and then he came to the house. So, and the rest of us became all right. I just also wish to tell you about the testing thing. They did tell my brother, look, they got the test done there. It was positive. They said, look, you do not have symptoms. Anybody who does not have symptoms for 3 days, 10 days from the diagnosis, from 10 days from the first symptom or from the diagnosis, you become non-infected. So there is no need for getting the test done. But when you know too much, he got the test done, then he got the again test done. 3 times he got the test done before it became negative. In spite of the doctor telling that, the dead bacteria can also give rise to positive tests, don't get this particular things done. But probably they were doctors. Same thing happened for his wife. Same thing has happened for his son-in-law. They kept on repeating the test till it became negative. Because, the whole family had the problem. Now, here I wish to tell you how 28 of us escaped and they did not escape. Now, here, each one of us must know what is close contact. Close contact means you are not using the mask, you are not distancing of 2 meters, and exposure is more than 15 minutes. no mask, no the close distancing was not followed. 15 मिनट भी आपको exposure हो जाएगा, इसको बोलते हैं close contact. These are the very people who will get infected. The people who just cross by a positive person will not get infected. But we will say that quite a few of us came in contact before these people were hospitalized and before we did not know that they were positive. We did not have, none of us had any symptoms, none of us had any problems. But once these people became positive, we started taking hydrochloroquine. We took it for 2 days and then we are taking weekly since then. So this is what I can definitely share with you, that this had been an experience of ours. There is no need to get panicky. You have to be together. You don't have to really panicky. You have to see to it that clinic staff is all right. The only thing which I got it done for the clinic staff is once these people became positive, I got tests for everybody done. And everybody was negative. I got my test repeated twice and it was negative. So this was reassuring to us. It was reassuring to the staff and we felt we were on the right line. And every day educating the clinic staff is also very important. क्या diet लेनी है, क्या आपको प्राणायाम करना है, क्या ये जल नीति है, क्या ये chest hygiene क्या है, ये सब चीजें सिखानी पड़ती है स्टाफ को. So then they find, I found मैंने कभी देखा ही नहीं कि मेरा गेट भी जो है क्लिनिक का वो साफ हो रहा है, वो टेम्परेचर चेक कर रहे हैं और उसका ऑक्सीजन सैचुरेशन चेक कर रहे हैं, फॉर्म भर रहे हैं, लिफ्ट के सारे पॉइंट साफ कर रहे जा रहे हैं. So all this, just the education did it. And they did it very beautifully. Till now, our clinic staff is saved. And I can definitely say that this is what my experience is. Over to you, Dr. Rupi.
Everybody, that was the point only, you should understand if something happens, how to take action. It's a more of the courage. When the one family whole got positive, so another family should support. So madam are only on the one stair away, but they are just mentally support. So much of the mental support is needed. So everybody should do this with your loved one. Okay, so now because these Zoom meetings go very fast and time runs away, so now I will come to Dr. Kusum Chand. Dr. Kusum Chand is I can say she's an integration in herself. So we are talking about the integrated clinic, but she is a whole integration in herself. As Dr. Kusum Chand is a very senior person, she is a first batch of Maulana Azad Medical College, MBBS and MD she has done in the allopathic system of the medicine. 25 years she practiced the allopathy. Then somehow she decided to do the homeopathy. She just does her specialization in the homeopathy, and since then she is practicing homeopathy. So that's why I told you she is an integration in herself. Because what we are talking about the integration, that is that every medicine is complementary to each other. And in the corona epidemic, we have seen how the things together working best. Allopathy, homeopathy, and Ayurvedic or whatever, but not else. So I would like to listen from the Dr. Kusum Chand. I'm grateful that she is here. Ma'am, we welcome you. And I would just like to learn from you. Everybody wants to learn from you about your experience of this corona epidemic and some myths and facts about the homeopathy, which is very much so. Over to Dr. Kusum Chand. Dr. Kusum. Dr. Kusum, can you hear us? Dr. Kusum? Okay, Dr. Priya, time is Priya. Dr. Priya, I think now Dr. Kusum, I will just try to call Dr. Kusum, and Dr. Priya will take over. She will share her experience because she has recently fighting with the corona so much in her family, how she escaped. Dr. Priya, over to you.
Namaskar. Thank you, Dr. Ruby. I think after hearing Dr. Sharda Jain, my battle is very little in front of what she has gone through, with so many family members being affected at the same time. But I would like to share my experience. And after my husband started having symptoms, one day he came from office, he started complaining of pain throat and he started feeling feverish. So this was at night. We were all sleeping in the same room. But then immediately at 2 o'clock in the night, he got up and he slept in the other room. In the morning, he told me that he's been having these symptoms. And I immediately contacted Dr. Ruby, and the protocol, the medicines were immediately started. And the homeopathic regime, the allopathic prophylactic regime was shifted to the symptomatic regime because he was started having symptoms, and we consider any case of fever as corona, whether you test it or don't test it. So, and he was wearing mask continuously from that day. And I was attending to him with a mask because I'm an asthmatic myself for many years. And I have children who are 9 years old. I take care of an old grandmother, father-in-law. He's 76-year-old diabetic. So I was taking all precautions. And on the 4th day, the report came positive. Immediately, the prophylactic, allopathic, and homeopathic regimes were shifted to escalated to the treatment regimes. And my father-in-law and I were also put on both homeopathy and allopathic treatment regimes. And slowly, my daughter, because she got emotionally upset when the father was tested positive. We have been doing corona sessions for last 3 months. And my daughter is sitting with me, and she handles the Zoom meetings, the technical support. She is 9 years old. She knows everything. She knows that the oxygen can go down. She knows her mother has asthma. So she was so panicky that she started having symptoms herself. And she had fever and she had pain throat. We put her on allopathic and homeopathic regime. My son, he was not symptomatic. So for him, only prophylactic regime, And everybody was separated in different rooms. We were together, on the phone, but we were separated. And then slowly, and all hygiene measures we were taking regularly, and monitoring and update with the doctors were done, time to time. And though I'm a doctor myself, and Dr. Ruby is a close friend, but I did not treat him. Dr. Kusum Chand treated my husband and my daughter, and she gave me medicines also. Because as a doctor, you cannot treat your own family. You should not, because you are not in that frame of mind. You can't do your 100%. And the allopathic protocol was prescribed by the internal medicine specialist. I'm ever grateful, to these doctors. And today is the 2nd week of his infection. And believe me, he's quite well managed and comfortable. And I'm grateful to all the medical staff and doctors for such a smooth experience. Corona for me was so fearful, but Dr. Ruby, she's stood with me like a rock, and I can't thank her enough. And Dr. Kusum Chand, I've been calling her at odd hours, 6 o'clock in the morning, giving her the symptoms, telling her, ma'am, can we do this? What homeopathy can be changed? And by God's grace, everything is under control. My father-in-law came out to be negative. I was negative. And my daughter, we did not get tested because after 3 days, she was quite well. So my take-home message for everybody here is, please keep your cool. It is corona, it's not to bother you, but please keep your cool. Be prepared. Everybody is going to experience it. You should have your doctor's, contacts in your hand. You should prepare yourself. What if somebody in the family falls ill? What steps are you going to take? You should have your things and contacts ready, and you should take prompt action. On the first sign or symptom, please contact your doctor immediately. And this integrated approach has been the game changer for me. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So I think the message is very clear, which we wanted to give to all. We like how the action can change the life, how the action can save the life. It's time not to be panicked. Dr. Priya was so panicky and so anxious, but how she manages, kudos to her, how she managed the whole family. Definitely we have to support each one. Please do support to anyone who needs. So here, this is the integration. I think the best example of integration is this only, how we are supporting. हम एक दूसरे का हाथ पकड़ के कैसे उसको पार लगाना सिखाएं. तो ये आज के टाइम का बहुत कुछ है. जिसके साथ मिलता है, panic condition definitely हो जाती है.
So, Dr. Ruby, thank you for inviting me. And we certainly passing through a very bad phase in our lives. But fortunately, I have not had any direct experience of any COVID-19 patient. The only thing is we have been observing all the procedures, and my son's staff we are helping them uh, in educating them and looking after them. And so I'll talk a few things about disease for general public. Of course, here all our doctors, they understand everything. So I say that, you see, our body is endowed with a powerful immune system, which is a self-defense mechanism. And this self-defense mechanism is the immune system. And the disease will happen only after the infection or infecting agent interacts with the immune system. And when the immune system is overpowered by the infection, then only the symptoms will appear. So in the treatment of disease, two things are important. One is the identification and containment of the infecting agent. And second is boosting the immune system. Now, so it means that identification of the infection is very, very important. Earlier we do it, better it is. And particularly in this pandemic, where the infecting agent is particularly virulent. So we must do this as early as possible. We should not shy away from it. And when if it becomes negative, if the test comes negative, all the stress is gone. It is positive. We start treatment early, and we can be hopeful of a early recovery also. Denial of having COVID-19 can be harmful. See, one of my friends, he was a doctor, and last month he suffered from cold and cough and fever, and he kept on denying that he doesn't have COVID-19 and he wouldn't get the test done. So after 15 days, when he got very sick and very weak, he agreed for the COVID test, and it was positive. Then he was taken to the hospital, and after a month's struggle, unfortunately, he passed away. So supposing he had taken the test early, it would have really helped. As far as immune boosters are concerned, rest and good diet are very good immune boosters. And taking various spices are also helpful. Homeopathy happens to be a specific immune booster. It depends. In homeopathy, we match the symptoms of the patient with those of the drug and give that drug, and that helps in boosting the immunity. So I had to pay, and see, giving homeopathy along with the standard regime, it helps. It is not contraindicated. You don't have to give only homeopathy, or it cannot be combined. It can definitely be combined. I had a patient, I had one staff member who was suffering from cold, cough, and fever, and he was taking the standard drug regimen of antibiotic, anti-allergic, antipyretic for 5 days. His wife was also sick, and 6th day he had high fever. So in normal times, perhaps, somebody would have, his doctor would have changed the antibiotic, but I said that I added homeopathy according to his symptoms, and within 2 days, with the same regime, with the same antibiotic, he recovered. So addition of homeopathy can be helpful, and maybe it can shorten the hospital stay. So that's my take, that there's no harm in trying homeopathy also, along with other medicines.
Thank you very much, ma'am. So I think today's message was very clear, how the integration works, and that's why we are just trying to achieve. Like if every medicine, I always used to say every medicine has its own plus and minuses. So we should accept the all pluses and we should remove the all minuses. So that's what in the life also. We need to learn to accept the things. And same with the corona. Somebody was asking any fever is in a corona. I must answer this question. Like in this season of epidemic of corona, every fever is COVID unless proven otherwise. And it's a vice versa as well. Every fever cannot be COVID. but we need to prove it. Just do. Don't treat yourself. Take your medical advice. Take consultation, because we are seeing the two type of the people. One are over enthusiastic. They are even going to the hospital with the fear. We have discussed this, those cases also. And some are hiding the symptom. Currently, the problem is people are hiding the symptom. And if you are hiding the system, you are harming yourself and your contact person. Because how the 50,000 cases can come? We should understand there is a breach in the precautions, right? I'm long working in the epidemic of the HIV, so I'm always checking how the HIV is coming. People are not using condom. That's why the epidemic is coming. That's why the transmission, and this corona transmission is a very like superficial. So it can be with the cough, with the touch of the surfaces. So washing the hand, covering your mask or the cloth covering your mouth, not touching your mouth. Try to be a social distancing, physical distancing, not the mental distancing. I always repeat this. We maintain a physical distancing, not the mental distancing. So be in touch with your loved one, but don't call them at your home. Stay away. Now it's not the time to calling them, to hugging them. It is just to be mentally connected. I think, and both our mentors had given the very good example of this, how the integration works, how we should not ignore the symptom, how we can manage, how even the serious condition can be taken care. Because one good thing is in India, we have delayed this epidemic and now we have all the resources. Believe me, whatever in the world, in whole world, the treatment, as a part of the treatment is available, we all have it. In India, it's very good treatment, very cheap medicines, and a wonderful life expectancy and the low mortality rate. So that is our take home today. We should not be delay every fever. Just be in touch with your doctor. It can be COVID or it cannot be COVID, but we need to prove it. Just prove it, take precautions, and maintain your health. And keep on taking whatever you are taking, the like garam pani, haldi wala pani, or jo bhi cheezein aap lena chahe wo lijiye. We are not against it. Yes, Dr. Sharda Jain, ma'am, please. Yeah, Dr. Sharda Jain, you want to say something?
To tell you to all people listening, whether they are doctors and non-doctors, एक कहते हैं कि हमें कैसे पता चले हमारी लंग की कैपेसिटी ठीक है. वो कहते हैं 30 सेकंड आप अपना ब्रेथ होल्ड करके रखिए, इफ इट इज देयर तो ये ठीक है. कितना प्रूव है ये मैं नहीं बता सकती, बट एक जो टेस्ट अवेलेबल है वो है कि 6 मिनट आप वॉक कराइए, नॉर्मल वॉक. पहले आप ऑक्सीजन सैचुरेशन देख लीजिए पल्स ऑक्सीमीटर से, और इस 6 मिनट की वॉक के बाद आप देखिए, और अगर इसमें देयर इज अ ड्रॉप बाय 6 to 8 points, then you need to contact. You don't need to sit down at home, even if you don't have fever. Secondly is, there's a term called happy hypoxia. You don't have symptoms, but your oxygen saturation is below 93%. Again,
Yes.
this particular category should not sit back. So this is what I want to tell you, that even if you don't have a fever, if you have these two symptoms, you must see a clinician, and then that person can only decide about whether you need further things or not. And what I have seen, that people have not had fever, did not have problems, but whatever the studies of Delhi are showing, that 1/4 of our population of Delhi has got antibody positive.
Immunity.
And this means that your immunity is stronger than the disease.
Yes.
And that's why you cannot manifest the disease. When you, आप जब ज़्यादा डरोगे, जब ज़्यादा भयभीत होगे, जब ज़्यादा छुपाओगे, तो आप अट्रैक्ट करते हो प्रॉब्लम. आपकी इम्यूनिटी नीचे होती है तो आपकी डिजीज ऊपर आ जाती है. सो प्लीज बूस्ट अप योर एनर्जी, इम्यूनिटी, बूस्ट अप इम्यूनिटी. मैं यहाँ पे सभी को बोलना चाहूंगी, कीप कूल, कीप डूइंग मेडिटेशन, सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग. आपकी जो नोज में जो प्राणायाम है, प्राणायाम इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. This particular part you need to do. And जो भी आपने प्रोफिलैक्टिक होम्योपैथिक मेडिसिन है, या आपको काढ़ा वगैरह जो आयुष मंत्रालय ने बताया हुआ, उसमें सब में दम है. इसमें ऐसी बात नहीं कि उसमें दम नहीं. And don't take cold things, please.
मैं एक बात कहना चाहूंगी.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Dr. Kusum Chand, we would love to hear you.
सब चीजें बहुत अच्छी हैं, लेकिन मैं एक बात जरूर कहना चाहूंगी कि सभी एक साथ नहीं करनी चाहिए, क्योंकि बहुत सारी चीजें, बहुत सारी अच्छी चीजें भी अच्छी नहीं होती। तो कुछ कुछ लीजिए, चेंज भी करते रहिए। कभी आपने काढ़ा पी लिया, कभी आपने हल्दी खा ली, कभी कुछ कर लिया, कभी कुछ कर लिया, ठीक है। एक्सरसाइज जरूरी है, प्राणायाम बहुत जरूरी है, उसमें ये नहीं आप कर सकते कि आप आज कर रहे हैं, आज कल नहीं कर रहे हैं। लेकिन ये खाने पीने में मुझे नहीं लगता कि बहुत ज्यादा आपको करना चाहिए कि ये भी कर लिया, वो भी कर लिया और डर रहे हैं साथ में। बिकॉज डर जो है एक, वो बहुत ही इम्यून लोअरिंग एजेंट है।
Correct.
जितना आप डरेंगे उतना ही आपकी इम्यूनिटी लो हो जाएगी।
Very correct. So I think everybody has learned, and this is the message from all the specialists कि डरो नहीं, लड़ो. So we are also promoting this कि कोरोना से डरो नहीं, लड़ो. बचाव करो, पर अगर हो जाए तो पैनिक मत करो और डरो नहीं. और बचाव भी डर के नहीं करो, एक्शन लेते रहिए, आपको जो चीज सूट करे. और वो बिल्कुल ठीक बात कही डॉक्टर कुसुम चंद ने कि ऐसा नहीं है कि सब चीजें, वो आजकल एक जोक आ रहा है ना कि आपने तो सब कुछ ले लिया, अब क्या अमर हो जाओगे भाई. तो वही चीज है कि आप इतनी सारी चीजें करेंगे तो बॉडी कैन नॉट एक्सेप्ट ऑल दिस थिंग. सो डू एवरीथिंग इन द लिमिट, डू राइट थिंग. सिर्फ जो व्हाट्सएप पर मैसेजेस फॉरवर्ड होके आते हैं कि ये कर लो, तो पीपल वो स्टार्ट करना शुरू कर देते हैं, वो कर लो तो वो स्टार्ट करना शुरू कर देते हैं. आई थिंक नेक्स्ट वीक वी विल टेक की स्टीम गार्गल्स कितना करना चाहिए, कितना नहीं करना चाहिए, इनकी भी अपनी लिमिटेशंस है, और क्या चीज कितनी लेनी चाहिए. लोग मेडिसिन का नाम सुन के, प्रोफाइलैक्टिक मेडिसिन का नाम सुन के उसको भी खाने लगे हैं. बट प्लीज मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है आप सभी से हाथ जोड़कर कि कोई भी मेडिसिन को बिना अपने डॉक्टर की सलाह के नहीं खाएं. कोई भी गाइडलाइन ये नहीं कहती है कि आप जो है किसी भी दवाई से बच जाएंगे. इवन वी डॉक्टर्स आर नॉट टेकिंग एनी मेडिसिन जब तक कि वो प्रूवन नहीं हो, या हमें एडवाइस नहीं हो, या हम उसका मेडिसिन का वे जाने. तो ऐसा नहीं है. तो कि कोई भी मेडिसिन, आपको सबसे बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है, हिम्मत रखिए, डरिए नहीं, सपोर्ट करिए, मेंटली फिट रहिए, मेडिटेशन करिए एंड कीप इट कूल. आई थिंक दैट वाज द मैसेज वेरी वेल टोल्ड बाय द बोथ our mentors, both the senior person. I think I thank you everyone. Dr. Deepika, any question, or Dr. Priya? I think we want to conclude the session. It will go in a minute.
Yes, a question is, yeah, ma'am, a question is there from Raksha Jaiswal ji. She wants to know, although following proper preventive measures, is there any need for diabetic person to take some medication to protect himself from COVID?
There is no such medication which is the COVID you can prevent. Please, we are not talking about it. Take the medicine only when your doctor's advice. Dr. Shada Jain has mentioned the name of the hydroxychloroquine, but please, believe me, it is not for everyone. And
no, it is only for a contact people. People who are taking care of COVID positive patients and the people who have come in contact, it is only for those people who are taking COVID positive patients and not otherwise.
And this is also only after the medical advice, because it is creating, we use the term in the ECG. If the QT is prolonged, we are not giving the hydroxychloroquine. So heart patients, please be assured that you are not doing your things, anything at home. Or the diabetic patients also don't take them.
Excuse me, Dr. Ruby. There is a question for Dr. Shada Jain, ma'am. Please, any strategies? Yuvansh Suri wants to know any strategy for children going to play down while with mask. Question for Dr. Shada Jain, ma'am, from Yuvansh Suri.
Can you?
As I am concerned, if there are people not there in the ground and not very many people, the child can go and play. But if you find that child is not going to maintain any social distancing, the child should not go.